Hey everyone, as always, Dylan, Miller Prospecting, and it's part 4, and I can't say this is my chasing an ounce because I already knew I didn't find an ounce in any of those threes. So today is just going to be my conclusion and my final thoughts about these Paydirt Raffles that are becoming very prevalent on Facebook and on eBay and a lot of other places. And I have to tell you, I'm not a fan of them, but I understand why some people are. A lot of people, the reason we all get into Paydirt and things like that, gem hunting, coin roll hunting, metal detecting, and things like that, is for the adventure, the find, the say, wow, look what I found. And to do that in a bag of Paydirt where you could find an ounce of gold for something you only paid $35 to $80 for is a huge draw. And I have to say, you know, it does make me want to do it too. When I see them, I think, oh, that would be great if I got a bag of Paydirt and got an ounce of gold out of it. But you have to do the math first. And not only do the math, but look at the proof of the math. So let me go over again the 3 companies I did. First, I did DM Associates 87 on eBay. It was $32.50 a bag. And in the end, let me find my notes here. In the end, he took in $6,500 minus fees and everything else, and saying he paid about $1,000 an ounce per gold, where he was giving away 5 ounces of gold. He didn't have any money left over. He only had, you know, it was $2 a bag. And I mean, a couple of results I heard people commenting on was that they found 0.17, 0.19. I found 0.6, I believe it was. And there's just, the margins there were not there. There was no way he could physically give that amount of gold away and still be profitable if the math is right. Now, he might have done it. He might have lost money. I have no way of proving that, but he also has no way of proving he gave away that gold because, again, it was a blind giveaway. He just said, buy this and trust me. Trust me that I shipped out 5 ounces of gold. And the problem with that is there's way too many bad eBay sellers out there to trust somebody that you're essentially, everybody is sending him $6,000 on the hopes and the dreams that there is 5 ounces of Paydirt out there in these bags. And with no proof, it really can't be trusted. Now, the second seller was a much worse one. Not only did he comment and call all these other Paydirt sellers who are doing these things snake charmers and snake oil salesmen and things like that, is that his was worse. He was taking in $12,000 and only giving away $1,500. I mean, it was just atrocious. He was the worst one out of any of them. I mean, it's just, he's just sucking in money. And the worst thing about it is I just got an email from him. He is on his 4th one for the month. He's done 4 of these giveaways. So he's making about $40,000 this month. And what happens is, the problem with that is more and more people are going to see these and say, oh, I should start doing this too. I should start ripping off all these Paydirt customers because I can make $40,000. Now, yeah, you might win that ounce of gold, but at what cost? How many other people are going to be ripped off? And I don't think that's worth it. I mean, I don't want to rip off somebody else just so I can win an ounce of gold. It's just, a lot of people are getting ripped off by this one, and I really dislike this one. I would stay very, very clear of this one. The math is horrible in this one. Your odds of winning are very slim. What everyone's going to be getting is very slim. It's just a horrible one. And that was from Golden Paydirt on his eBay site. Now, the last one was actually LoadedGoldPaydirt.com, which is actually DMA Associates 87 off of eBay. Now, this one I actually liked the math on. Now, it wasn't great math, but the thing I liked about this one is at the end of the day, it looked like he was going to be making a small profit. Everyone was going to be getting a little bit of gold, and one person was going to be getting a lot of gold. It was a very feast or famine type of raffle where everyone got, you know, $10, and then one person got $1,200. And if you're okay with that, then it's worth the risk, I think. You know, some people will say, hey, I don't mind gambling $80, and yeah, I might only get $10 of gold back, but I also might get $1,200 worth of gold. And the thing I really loved about this one, though, is the proof. This math solution was proven by the fact that he actually did a Facebook Live to pick the number. Now, I don't understand why he's not doing it on eBay, which really makes you suspicious on why he would do it on one thing, but not on the other. I mean, this one, he only took in $1,600. His eBay one, he took in $5,500. And that one, he didn't show proof of that, who the winner was. That's very suspicious, which you know, I guess if you're going to do one of these, do the one that's the least suspicious. Now, I do have another couple things. This disclaimer, these were not reviews. These are not going to be what you find in every one of their bags of Paydirt. I don't know what they sell in their bags of Paydirt. I've reviewed golden Paydirt numerous times, as well as many people have done, and I think those speak for themselves that typically you're going to get about a 20% ROI from them. They're just golden Paydirt, and a lot of people know them. Now, I have not reviewed Loaded Gold Paydirt or DMA Associates 87 to my knowledge. I don't believe it. I know I haven't done Loaded Gold Paydirt, the website, because it's fairly new. I don't remember if I've ever done DMA Associates 87, but these are not reviews of their Paydirt because these are very specialized bags. They make 20 bags. They say one's a feast and one's a famine, and that's it, and they're gone. Now, another thing that I have to say, too, is my bags might not be typical bags because when I ordered my original one, my first one I ever bought was the one for $80, this last one, part 3. And I was on my phone when I did it. I was just trying to buy a number really quickly because it was getting ready to end. I'd been watching it for a while, and I saw the numbers had just started going away. And they did have my name and address. When I ordered it, I was on my phone. And I didn't even care. You know, I didn't think about it because it wasn't going to be a review. I didn't think about it. Actually, I wasn't even going to do a video about it. It was just going to be something I was just going to pan it out and see. I was going to take my shot. To be realistic, be honest, I fell for it. I said, man, 80 bucks, I'm going to take my shot at an ounce. I didn't win the ounce, and I knew I didn't win the ounce because they pulled the number. And I saw, oh, I lost, and my Paydirt came in, and I threw it in a pile and didn't think about it. And then I started seeing these other ones pop up on eBay, and it made me think, hey, let me dig that one out of my pile and do these views. So they might have known it was me. Golden Paydirt, I know they didn't know it was me because they've blocked me, and a couple of my friends have ordered for me on their eBay. So it's very hard for me to buy Paydirt from them. Oops, sorry about that, just kicked my camera. It's very hard for me to order their Paydirt now. They've blocked me multiple times. They file all kinds of reports on YouTube and copyright infringement things against me all the time. So it's very hard for me to get their Paydirt. So this one, I know they didn't get it because I had to find somebody new to order it for me and get that Paydirt to me. The other two, though, they might have known because I've noticed that my numbers might, especially on this last one. Now, the first one, they might not have known who I was, because obviously I only got a 1% ROI, which isn't very good. Now this bag that I paid $32.48 seems to have been pretty loaded. So they might have known it was me again and just said, oh, we'll send it a loaded bag and get a good review out of it. He's not getting a good review because these aren't reviews. And I didn't like his numbers in that bag. So all I'm saying is, if you're going to do one of these, and I'm sure there's lots of you out there that are saying, oh man, I really want to take this feast or famine, do the math first. Make sure that the deal is profitable for the owner, but not too profitable that you have no shot at actually getting a good return on it. And if you're willing to do that, then take that risk. You know, like I said, I actually saw one. Where's my notes? I actually saw one today that was on Facebook, and it's from a seller called loadedpaydirt.com, and they have some type of affiliation with DMA Associates 87 and Loaded Gold Paydirt. I don't know what that is, but they do talk about each other on Facebook and promote each other on Facebook, so they have some type of deal. They're both from Virginia, so I'm sure in some way they know each other. And they have one up right now that's 30 chances at $84 a piece, which means they're going to be taking in $2,500. Minus fees and shipping and everything else and the gold, they would make a profit of about $800. And they'd still ship out, and that's minus the gold. And as you saw, it's probably a feast or famine gold. So he's probably going to make $500 or $600 off of selling 30 bags of Paydirt, which isn't horrible. So, you know, there are ones out there. And also, he clearly states. Now, see, I like this one because he clearly states on his that he will be doing a Facebook Live drawing for the number. Only thing I don't like is before you get your Paydirt, you will already know you won. And that kind of ruins the surprise of it. I mean, I guess you won, and you know, hey, I just won an ounce of gold. But there's no real surprise to it. But I would much rather have no surprise than be surprised at the fact that they didn't actually ship anybody an ounce of gold. So there are ones out there that the math works on. I mean, like I said, this loaded Paydirt one looks decent. 30 bags at $84 a piece. You figure you're going to be feast or famine. 29 of these bags you're probably going to get a 5% ROI on, and one person's going to get an ounce and a half of gold. So there are ones out there. Just do the math first. before you do it. And make sure they prove that they're shipping. I would never, I don't care what the math says, if they do not list something and say, hey, here's my proof, I'm putting it on Facebook Live or something like that, I wouldn't trust it. Well, as always, everyone, I need to do a 24 karat gold-plated dime giveaway. Let me grab one right here. I always keep one right here. 24 karat gold-plated dime giveaway, and this is going to go to Dwayne Miles. So as always, thanks for watching and happy panning. And Dwayne Miles, make sure you click the information up here so I can send you your 24 karat gold-plated dime.